Hey guys, how's it going? So firstly, Mitch, cool, awesome job getting something like this started and sticking to what you set out to do as far as improving communication. I thought it was a great idea, and so here I am, kind of following suit. This was intended to be a Joe Wednesday video, but as it turns out, work decided that I was gonna have to work late for 2 nights after that, so I didn't really have the opportunity to do a video through the Wednesday and Thursday. So here it is Friday, but I'm still gonna call it Joe Wednesdays and try to do it every Wednesday. Um, so to kind of build off of, like, I can definitely sympathize when you say that like you're not the best communicator, because like whatever you've been accused of, I'm sure it's been said doubly for me. um I find actually though that the reasons that I'm not that great of a communicator is mostly that I don't really have, I never feel like I have that much to add to or change from like the last time I talked. So it's like I feel like if you just like wrote down like a checkbox list of things, like like, hey, is Lydia doing good? Is Ashley doing good? Is work doing good? And that kind of stuff. It's like my day could just be put on repeat, and it's just like I don't feel like that's a reason to talk about anything. It's like, oh hey, I got cut off in traffic today. That was really the only thing different that happens, or something stupid like that. So yeah, so I guess like I'm just really unconfident on what I'm gonna say that's even worth listening to. But I guess I guess part of the point of this doing something like this is to try something new, and I don't know, maybe practice will make perfect in this case. So I gave myself some notes to kind of keep track, because I would definitely ramble if I didn't have at least some sort of some bullet points on what I want to talk about. So I'm gonna just, glance over here and look occasionally just to make sure I'm on track with what I want to try to say. Um, so I guess for family updates, there's really anything too new to talk about. Lydia's still doing good at daycare. She hasn't had any. Since we moved her to this new daycare, she really hasn't been getting like sick or anything like that, which has been a great relief for both me and Ashley. We've been actually able to do stuff that's beyond just like surviving day to day. But yeah, no, outside of that, there's really not too much new going on. Ashley and I are still working from home, and Lydia's going to daycare and coming back and that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much it on that regard. Um, let's see, random things that I'm trying to do with my free time, which is like, I have about this much free time going on lately. But like, so when I drop Lydia off at daycare, I usually have like a half hour before work starts, and I found that there are these tennis courts that are actually close by to our apartment. So like, I've been going there like and taking like 20 minutes just to kind of swing my racket and trying to remember how to serve again like I did back in high school. So just to try something new and see if I can remember how to do it and that kind of stuff. Because I have a buddy from work who's been asking to play, and it's like right now I can't even hit the ball in bounds because I forget completely how to do everything, and the injury in my shoulder that I got from kung fu just kind of been limiting how well I can actually swing the racket around. So I'm trying to see if I can get back into that. Um, who knows? It may just turn out to be a waste of time, but at least it's something to do in the interim of having a severe lack of things to do outside because of COVID. um, let's see, gaming. I totally feel you, Mitch, as far as like not having enough time to play the games that you would definitely like to play. I did have a coworker of mine turn me on to Epic Games. And not that I've had any chances to play these, but they have like these weekly free game deals, and like some of them are like games that I haven't even heard of, or like some like startup gamer, like gaming developer is like has a game they're giving out for free just to kind of get their content out there. But like there are some like larger ones, like I got like Borderlands like 1 and 2, I think, like in some like package, and it was for free that week. And it's like since April when I heard about it and logged on, I've gotten like they give like at least 2 games a week. So it's like when I actually find the time to actually play, or maybe like like I'll have those licenses forever. So it's like if with like years down the line, if Lydia's like gets older and whatnot, there might be something in there that might be worth playing together or something like that. So it's like I'm not too worried that I'm not playing them all, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of cool just to have, since it doesn't, it's free, it doesn't cost me anything. But all the gaming that I've actually been able to do has been committed to Final Fantasy 14. Um, and I've been absolutely loving the hell out of it. Their current expansion, Shadowbringers, was really really cool. So I won't bore whoever else is listening here to talk about it too much, but I really was enjoying it. I've finally gotten to a point where I actually like kind of caught up with all the like, because the game just has like so much content, and there's like 14 jobs of like just like combat jobs that you can level up, and then like there's another like 12 of like crafting gathering stuff if you get into that kind of stuff in an MMO. But they're like there's the main storyline, there's side quests all over the place, there's dailies that you can do, dungeons and raiding and all this kind of stuff, and that's just the stuff that I get into, because there's housing and decorating stuff that you can get into if you actually like can buy a property in the game. Like that's so far over my head, but it's just like the game is just so big. And I don't know how long I've been playing it now, but it's like I finally feel like I've actually like kind of caught up to where like, okay, I can do like the current content and then stop. I don't have anything else to build up anymore. So I might be able to finally branch off after I've committed so much time to this one game for so long. Let's see, reading wise, I have a Kindle with the Overdrive app, so like you can just download ebooks for free from a library. You can like basically rent them out. Um, I've been slowly but surely working through the Sword of Truth series. I'm on the Stone of Tears book right now. Um, but I mean, like these books are like so big, and like I get like maybe a chapter and a half in like on occasional nights. So it's like I'm not really like moving through them at any quick pace, but it's been pretty cool so far. Um, so yeah, hopefully I can. And I mean, I don't know how many times I've like re-rented the same book over and over and over again, just renewing it, just because like I read so little at a time. But I've been finding that I can remember where I'm at, like even if I take a couple days in between to like weeks in between, like if I pick it back up, I remember where I am. So that's pretty cool. That I can at least keep track of where I am, so I don't have to reread anything. But yeah, that's all I'm generally keeping myself busy with. We did have a funny story with Lydia the other day. So like she was playing around, horsing around in the tub. Like I think it was Wednesday night, might have been Thursday night, but she found it to be a lot of fun to just do what she was calling butt bombs, and like just drop it into the tub. But like she was doing it in such a way that she was kind of like catching the side of the tub with her feet, and we were like, Lydia, you're gonna hurt yourself if you keep doing that. Please stop. So I mean, like she did it a couple more times, and she eventually like cut it out, and so we went through the rest of the bath routine, got her out, got her dried off, that kind of stuff, and got her jammies on. And then she normally like goes into her closet, because we have a bookshelf where her books were, and she was like limping as she was walking over, and we're like, oh god, no, she really did hurt herself. Lydia, come here. So like I picked her up, sat her on her lap, and she was wearing like this like zip up onesie. So I zipped it all the way down, got her foot out. I was looking at it like, and nothing looks bruised or hurt, that kind of thing. And I like started like moving it around back and forth, side to side. And it's like, and she wasn't like having any noticeable reaction at all, right? So she was just happy go lucky, whatever. So I'm like, well, I guess okay, like we'll just like let it. If she keeps doing it tomorrow, I guess we'll have to like take her in, get her checked out or something. But I mean, like she's not reacting, she's fine. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what like if there's like a bruise or something. So I put her back in her jammies and whatnot. She walks over to her chair and she's still limping, and it's like, oh God, she hurt herself. Why? So anyway, so she and all night, like when she was going to bed, like our bed routine, like the whole night, she's like just kicking her foot around, like something's bothering her. It's like, what is going on with this girl? Because she's not acting like it's hurt, but she won't stop messing with it. What is going on? And turns out the next day when I, like, you know, she woke up, I got her out of bed, put her down, started changing her, took off her onesie to change her, and she got into these magnetic toys that I have. It's like it's a bunch of like little ball bearings with like magnetic rods that you can like build stuff with. She had been getting into them recently. It's been kind of fun playing with her, using those with her, but I don't know how, but she had gotten one of those small ball bearings inside her onesie. So she was limping because there was a freaking little marble in her foot. And she couldn't get it out. That's why she was like kicking it. She was trying to get rid of it and stuff. And it's like, gosh dang it. Oh man. So yeah, so I mean, like, so much relief that she wasn't hurt. But at the same time, it's like, oh God, how did that happen? So yeah, that girl's gonna, you know, she's silly. But we love that face. So anyway, so that's all I got. I'll cut it off here. So hopefully see you next Wednesday.